topics in particular I want to talk about. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave it in the chat. We'll give some time for some other people to come in, and we'll go from there. All right. Let's see. So, first topic of interest, I do want to cover over as people are getting in, and then we'll get to you guys' comments. APU and grouper. Yeah, that's one of the topics today. Is going to be the Map Fury meta. So I want to show you guys this image. You got this image here where not all frogs are Pepe. I want to find the other one so you guys can see it. Pepe. It's called the pepeverse. This is one of those things I've been looking at for a bit. All right, here we go. This is all we need. Cool. All right, so first we will go into the Pepe verse. I think is actually no, we can go into not all frogs are Pepe because I like APU. So when they say this thing, not all frogs are Pepe, there are different versions of Pepe. If you don't know what Pepe is, it's this frog here. There are different depictions of this character on Twitter. I'm showing you these photos so you guys can see. Whichever one that you see the most common on Twitter is probably something that you should at least keep an eye on. Now, there's other forms of the internet besides just on Twitter. You have like 4chan, you have Twitch, you have Facebook. You literally have all kinds of different mediums on the internet. But in particular, these are the most popular frogs that show up. Now, there is a derivative of the Pepe frog that isn't actually on here. It's one of the newer ones on Twitch. This one is one that I'm actually bullish on. It's called OK Egg. These guys over on base. But OK Egg is basically just like the chonky or the poorly drawn version of Pepe. But this one is actually pretty popular on Twitch. But I want to go back to this image. But you can see here you have the regular Pepe, sad Pepe, snug Pepe. These ones are really just Pepe to me. The ones that matter the most to me are Apu. I really think this one's going to be the strongest one this bull run. It just doesn't have to do with the meme. It mainly has to do with community in particular. The community is really strong. Oh, mic test. Can you guys hear the mic? Make sure. All right, cool. Yo, what's up? What's up? I'm speechless. Yeah, I'm speechless too. You see Bella Porch today posting Mitchie. I don't even know who she is, but I can't even. Why can't I post this? Yeah, I can post it, but I can't copy this message. All right. Well, I'll go under free electron. But yeah, I like Mitchie. Mitchie is fire. But I think actually Mitchie is good. So let me show you guys Mitchie from a charts perspective. I do think it's holding this level pretty strong. It's probably going to take a leg up here. It's actually been holding this right here. You can see it's starting to form a double bottom. If we go ahead and kind of get maybe a retrace here or zoom up from here, this is probably going to be our W formation on the bottom, which is bullish. Now, if we take another leg down, then we'll probably look to consolidate. Maybe the next level of interest for support is going to be around 0.15 or around around 0.15 to 0.2. But other than that, I think we're going to hold here, but we'll see, obviously. This would be like one of those places, if I have no Michi exposure, this is a DCA approach. Like if I wanted to invest $1,000, I would start throwing a couple, like $100 here, maybe $100 in another 8 hours. Meme coins move fast, so you kind of have to speed up the DCA a little bit. But going back to what we were talking about on the frogs, Apu is my favorite. APU girl or Apu girl. This one is a newer one. I do know some of the people actually running this thing. I am bullish on Apu girl. I kind of got in a lower entry. This one's really volatile, but the reason why I like Apu girl a little bit better than the others has to do with this. What do you notice between all these different Pepe forms or derivatives? This is the only female. There isn't much of a choice. So keeping that in mind. I heard good things about Grouper. I'm not chasing Grouper. G-R-O. Spelling that wrong. G-R-O-Y-P-E-R. And there's a couple things for this. So the first thing with Grouper is it's a higher market cap. I do think this one will continue to run. I'm not in this community. I haven't been deep diving into it. And that's mainly because I think there are some other opportunities out there. Like if you make a 100x on one coin and a 100x on or 10x on 10 different coins, it's the same exact thing. Well, not a 100x on one coin, sorry. If you make a 10x on one coin or a 10x with that same investment amount on 10 different coins, like spread amongst 10 coins, it's the same thing. So just keeping that in mind, it's like I'm fine playing the Pepe meta and the different derivatives. I'm just not looking to spread too thin. I didn't even pull a bubble maps on the grouper, but I probably should. These guys have been shilling the mess out of this. But this is probably one of the first things you guys want to look for is the bubble max. The bubble max actually looks pretty good on grouper. So can't go wrong with this. Not financial advice. I mean, you can go wrong with this, but this looks pretty spread out. I like this. It's a good map. Grouper will probably continue to run just looking at that without even looking into the community. I heard good things about the community, so I'm sure it's pretty good. But going back to this, I've also heard some things about Honkler is good. Original Peepo, they ended up, the original devs, they rug pulled and then the community took it over. Here's Peepo. I think Peepo is a cool derivative. I hold some of this. There's actually a couple of different Peepos. This is the one that I'm holding, and mainly because of the liquidity to market cap ratio. I like the higher liquidity coins because it actually shows there's someone who is willing to pony up and put some money in this, and it also allows for whales to get in. Like you got to be careful with the ones that only have like $100 or like 100K in them, especially for like a 4 mil cap. Those are extremely volatile. You can get good entries, but don't chase. Now, as for Smidge and Marv, I've heard good things about Smidge. I'm pretty sure someone is pushing this one pretty hard. Marv actually came out of nowhere for me. I was not really following that one closely, but I did see that one starting to come up. This was a little bit after JJ came around. JJ isn't a Pepe derivative, but Marv, I am not in this one. And mainly because liquidity market cap ratio at this level, it's like it could go up from here, but I just think it's I think there are better opportunities with the Pepe derivatives. So if you look at the bubble maps on it, it's really not that bad in general, but the meme, it's like Marv, okay, it's slightly racist, shy, and likes to dress up. Okay, whatever. I'd rather do something that's like APU girl, which is something a little bit special. Really, the only Pepe derivative that I like is Apu, and it was kind of the first mover at this. All these others are kind of like, hey, look, let's try to make some money and do something. I did buy some Apu girl because it's a girl and it's the only girl out of the Pepe derivative, so there's not as many options and liquidity isn't fractioned. But anyways, before we get into the Pepe verse, let's go ahead and get into your guys' questions. And yeah. All right. I'm speechless. Yeah, I'm speechless too. Okay, sweet. APU has same chart. Let me show you the chart of APU. APU. This is the APU chart. I actually swapped some Pepe into Apu. I think this one is going to outperform Pepe, this bull run. I do think Pepe is going to continue to suck a lot of the liquidity, but Apu, for me, out of all the Pepe derivatives, this one is the strongest, in my opinion. It is a CTO token. And the reason for that is because it's also been around the longest out of the different Pepe derivatives. If you look at the bubble maps, it really doesn't look too bad. This is actually the exchange. These are both exchanges. This one is just between two different wallets. So these are probably some big whales. And the reason why we had a nice dip on Apu mainly had to do with the fact that some whale, they call him Fake Suzu, he decided to go ahead and cash out. He actually cashed out at a loss. So that's why I was like, all right, I'm in an entry on this. This is pretty good. I also want to talk about some other stuff too, but yeah, we'll try to stay focused. Yo, what's up? Hola. Hey. I followed you on Warpcast and asked for some DGen, but you didn't even reply, and I even inboxed you. I hadn't even logged in. Well, actually, I did log into Warpcast a couple days ago, But yeah, just tag me again. I'll log in today and I'll take care of you. My DJ allocation is definitely lower. I'll take care of you right now, brother. Rise of mysterious anime. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't even get a DM from you. Did I? Yeah, I don't know. Are you Kashin? I don't know. I have so many DMs. I don't even answer the DMs. I'm sorry, man. But if you want to tag me again, fresh tag, I'll take care of you. All right. How do you feel about dog? I assume you're talking about dog go to the moon. Yeah, that's another topic I want to cover about. Bro, this one, $1 billion cat. I'm pretty sure the $1 billion cat is going to be on Bitcoin. This thing absolutely mooned. I remember when this thing, you actually can't even see it on the chart. This was trading at like 0.3 sats a few days ago. This is right after the mint out. Sorry, that's Tukes. Tukes, quiet. Chill. This thing, I think it's going to be the $1 billion cap. We'll see what happens. It's currently around a 3 mil cap or almost a 4 mil. I think this one's a pretty good trade. If I had to choose between dogs, let me show you guys, dogs or cat, dog is going to continue to run, but I think cats is going to make more multiples. This is one of those tokens that I was telling you about earlier. This is going to be one of those hated rally tokens. People really don't like Leonidas. I mean, he gave people free money. Like, who cares? Just don't. Do you want to make money or do you want to be right? It's like, come on. You also, I think Lobo the Wolf Pup is pretty strong at rune number 9 and the holder base that it has. I think this one is going to do pretty well. RuneX Bitcoin, this one was just an airdrop for me too. So I'm not really following it too close. I know RSIC, a lot of people talk about this. They got some big whales that are pushing this. This one will probably continue to do well, but it's like one of those things. It's kind of mostly baked in. It's like $250 million in market cap. So it's like, what do you want to get? Are you trying to make 100x? Are you trying to make a 10x? I mean, it's up to you. I think RSIC will make you at least a 10x this bull run, but I don't know. I just like $1 billion cat. Maybe at these prices, it's kind of pushing it. I would look for a pullback if you can. RuneScape Gold. This one looks interesting. This one looks fun, bro. Market cap 3.6 mil. How many holders does it have? I got to look at this one. Let me go on OKX. OKX is just so much better for at least viewing these things. I'll get back to the questions, guys. I'm going on a tangent. All right, let's go to the runes. So OKX, I don't even know when RuneScape Gold minted out, but that's legendary. I thought MAGA would do better. MAGA didn't. I guess it makes sense because the Donald Trump also isn't doing that great. Okay, it's not showing up, so we're going to type it in. RuneScape Gold. It's not working here, so we'll go up here. RuneScape Gold. Yeah, this one doesn't look that great. 492 holders at a 4 mil cap. Maybe it'll come back. I don't know. I'm not following this one closely, but the meme's cool. I like RuneScape. RuneScape Gold's cool. But going back to runes, I think runes are going to perform pretty well. Wizard and pups are obviously some obvious ones. This one's actually minting out right now. I did mint some of this because gas is relatively low. You got a couple more mints before this mints out. But this is actually the one that's popular in the meme pool right now. Dogs Down meme coin. I minted some of this morning because I feel like it'll do something, but it will probably go to 0. It's a mint. Who cares? It's like $10, $20. If it does something and does like 1,000x, great. If it goes to 0, sorry, you don't get coffee that morning. Bella Porch is the 7th biggest TikTok star. She made the list of most followed. Dude, that's bullish for Michi. Send Michi. Yeah, the girls like Michi for some reason. But hey, do we even have girls that watch this stream? If we do, like, be like, yo, I like Michi, or be like, nah, bro, I don't care. What about Land Wolf? So I think Land Wolf is good on Avalanche. Let me show you guys. But they do have one on ETH, Land Wolf. And it seems that Line Wolf, yeah. It seems that the liquidity is starting to come back to ETH. I've been talking about ETH beta. I'm really bullish on ETH beta. I think it's going to be a strong trade, and it looks like a lot of the Map Fury memes are coming back to ETH. And that's mainly because of ETH, the ETF coming around, and then you also have the fact that gas fees has just been absolutely atrocious. Well, not in a bad way, but in a fee perspective for the network, it's just been super low. So Ethereum hasn't been super congested. So it's a great opportunity to get into some of these memes. Some of them that I like, I just told you about. APU is a new entry for me, APU girl. Then you have Spurto. Spurto it's a funny meme. There's actually two Spurtos. This one is Spurto ETH. I'm not touching this one. This one has been performing pretty well. But if you take a look at this bubble map, it's like sus as pants. Like this is what their bubble map looks like. There are no exchange listings. This is just either this is just like one wallet or a couple of wallets distributing tokens to a bunch of influencers, or they just have a massive holder base amongst all these different clusters. That just tells me someone's about to dump on my head. I don't know though. So like this is just the bubble map. Just because you see that, it doesn't mean they're going to dump on your head. It just means that there are a few holders. So I'll show you a great example of this. This is Brett on base. Brett on base has a cluster or a couple of clusters that look just like this. Like it's pretty atrocious. I don't know what it looks like now. Yeah, it's a little more spread out, which is fine. But like this one wallet here, I mean, you do the math on it. It's not even an exchange, and then you got this over here. It's like, okay, what's going on? And then of course you got the Brett deployer owning 10% of the supply. This dude owns 5%. Then I mean, it's like, okay. I mean, it's up to you to draw the math on it. Like it's okay to have these large holders as long as they aren't selling. But when they decide to sell, you're gonna know the chart's gonna paint. But let me show you the other Spurto. This is the one that I do like. This is the other one. This one's only a 717K market cap. But Spurto is it's a funny meme. It's like I don't even know what the thing is. It's like a bear or something. I don't know, but it's a 4-chain meme. But you can see this one spread out pretty well. Yeah, there are a couple of whales in this, but it's pretty evenly distributed, which I kind of like. Let's get to the questions. Looks like should run again soon. 50% down. Yeah, so when a meme coin gets around 50 to 80% down, those are usually good entry times. And it happens multiple times on the chart. Every single time. Comment was on Apu. Yep. I aped into Shrump, S Trump last week ago on ETH is took off. S Trump. Yeah, a lot of the Trump memes did. Even MAGA did really good. Super Trump. Yeah, I could see this. Super Trump. Yeah, I mean, this looks like just straight chat GBT, but it's been around for a bit, which is a good thing. I like the older OG tokens. At least they don't, I mean, it's not, at least they don't rug, but they haven't rugged yet. So maybe they won't rug. Yo, are you following the football meta? If yes, then what players are you looking into? There was only one football meta meme that I went into. It was called FML, Fantasy Meme Coin League, and this was on Solana. I bought a little bit of this. I don't know what it's going to do, but I'm not really following the football meta. I'm mainly focused on ETH beta and the Map Fury tokens. In some 4-chain memes, like okay, egg. I do like what is it? I guess you can consider APU girl a part of the 4-chain meme. Spurto, that's cool. And then of course like the simple memes, like Boop. Boop is just simple, bro. Like just don't fade it. Is all I'm saying. Don't fade it this bull run. The thing's been consolidating forever. It's like, bro, eventually this will do something. It is just in this range the whole entire time. Eventually we'll break. Eventually we'll dip below. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I like Boop. Boop is cool. Boop the dog. Just don't. It's simple. I mean, at a 12 mil cap, throw like $100, $200 at it. If it goes to zero, whatever. If it ends up doing a 100x from here, I mean, come on. Sorry, Cook. Yeah, I like Cook. Cook is on Solana. Let him cook. I own some of this. Yeah, this one. This is a simple meme, dude. Like, don't overthink it. Like, especially at a 200K cap, it's like throw $20 at it, throw $50 at it. If it ends up doing something, great. If it doesn't, great. Yeah, at least you didn't buy a coffee or buy whatever you bought and gain some LBSs. It'll help you lose some weight and have the potential to make some money. Like, why not? All right. So I do want to talk about another token, mainly because we are getting rumors of the ZK Sync airdrop. That has to do with Foxy. Foxy is actually holding up really well. This one's over on Linea. And the reason why I kind of mentioned the ZK Sync airdrop is usually when a token comes out for one of these major chains, the next one tries to follow. And that's mainly because they don't want liquidity being sucked out. So this one has actually shown some life. It went through a consolidation period. We'll see if it takes another leg up here. A good retest point would be around 0.2. Obviously, if the market's nuked, then it's just out of the bag. But the thesis on Foxy is that, one, they are the main meme on Linea. Two is consensus is basically like buddy with these dudes. And three, if you're using MetaMask and you're the top 100K wallets, you actually got some of this for free. So you can't go wrong with that. But anyways, this is one that if you're trying to make the Linea trade, this is one to at least keep on your radar. It has a good amount of liquidity too. But this is like one of those ecosystem tokens like Notcoin on Telegram. Notcoin will probably continue to do well. Someone was asking about it last week. Me personally, if I was trying to make like 100x, I don't see Notcoin as doing that. I do see it as making like a 10 to 20x as bull run, but it's currently at like a couple $1 billion in market cap. So it's like there are better opportunities. Like you can look at Redo, Tony the Duck, because eventually that liquidity will look to rotate. Baron Time Traveler on Solana. I remember this guy. Same thing with Gomu. Baron. Gomu, I did end up getting an entry. This was a few days ago. And the reason for that, because someone was asking about it, I like the meme. The meme is really good. But the problem was one dude like held all the supply. So I was like, I'll wait till this does a CTO and the dev rugs. The dev rug, CTO took over. And so that's why I entered. And the meme's pretty good. But Baron, Barron. I remember this one. You guys are a good shill army. Oh, that's the wrong one. I could see this doing well, especially if Trump comes around. Yeah, it's a much better entry on Baron. I remember you guys had a really nice run up. Yeah, this will probably do pretty well in the political token meta. Let me take a look at the bubble maps. It's been a bit since I've looked at it. Yeah, we're gonna have to create one for you guys. So I'll have that in the works. I'll come back to it. You already know we are the only one. Yeah, on Solana. They do have one on ETH too. But you guys, I think you guys were the first one. Hey Drake, can you give me your thoughts on Monka S on ETH? Monka. Monkas. I'm gonna come back to Baron. Oh, Monkas. See what their bubble map looks like. It's okay, volume. No taxes, which is I hate tax tokens. If there's a tax on it, it's not good. Holder base isn't bad. Let me see how diversified the holders are. Bubble maps looks a little bit sus. But again, I mean, this doesn't mean it's like roasted for it. It just means you got a couple of just be careful. Like they were like, yeah, we got a bunch of this token. Let's spread it out amongst our wallets so it doesn't look like all of the tokens are on one wallet. But whatever. Let me check the Twitter. I'd have to check the Telegram too to see how they are as a community. The steps are first is the meme. Second is the bubble map. Actually, I wouldn't say first is the meme. The community is actually more important. So, I mean, just in general, if you're looking at these things, Telegram or Discord, whichever chat you go to, is going to be one of your most important steps because the community can push like a horrible meme. But the meme will allow it to reach escape velocity. So at this point in the market, you do want to look for a better meme, as there are a lot of people just that are just simply grifting out there and just trying to steal all your cash. So I would say tied for one is going to be Telegram and a good meme. Then you can move into the bubble maps and then move into the engagement on Twitter and see if they are a reply army. But GM stay nervous. So it's the nervous form of Pepe. I mean, they're focusing on the meme at least instead of the money, which is good. Engagement is pretty good on their posts. I don't like that holder base though. It feels sus. How does their website look? Okay. Maybe it's a CTO token. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. The nervous Pepe. I mean, the meme's not really that great. It's just the nervous Pepe. Like if I was going to pick a Pepe derivative and just something that's like, why not something goofy? At least have something that they can run with and that's original. Like JJ, like you can run with this. It's a cute little frog. It's not saying we're Pepe, but you can run with it. Now I want to give you an example of a meme that's not that great, but it has a killer community. That's a poo. The meme really isn't that great, but up front at least. But if you look into it, the meme is actually really good. So Pepe tends to shill this frog that looks just like this. And that is their consistent shill. Pepe is like one of the strongest meme coins this bull run. And the whole meme is that, bro, you're actually shilling a poo. That's the name of this frog derivative, I guess you can say. If you remember this whole little sheet I showed you guys in the beginning, not all frogs are Pepe. This is a poo. This, like, I see these characters all the time on Twitter. So that's the whole meme. The meme is Pepe Shillers, the largest community, basically the largest community on Twitter for memes. They're actually shilling the Apu frog without, well, they do know it, but they aren't open about it. They're like, nah, we're shilling Pepe. And in the inside, they're like, yeah, we know it's a poo, but whatever. So that's kind of like the whole meme on it. But yeah, going back to that, like the community is pretty good, or actually really good on Apu. I would say they've gone through like 4 different rug pulls. They haven't gone through 4 different rug pulls, but you can kind of see it on the chart. There's one over here. This is when the dev rugged. This is the second one, and then I don't know. This is I guess this would be the third. And this one was actually the 4th one right here, with the fake Suzu getting out, whatever. But let's get back to this one. This is Baron Trump. This is kind of the bubble map. It looks kind of sus with these clusters right here. I mean, it's a lower market cap. It's a political token, but again, it goes back to the bubble maps, but it goes back to the meme in the community. Like, even though you have clusters, it really doesn't. It doesn't mean it's going to rug. Like Brett is a great example of this. It reached over $1 billion in market cap. Sure, it's pushed by a bunch of influencers. I still categorize that as a influencer token, and they have basically a handful of whales and some clusters on there, and it's like a little bit sus. But hey, if they hold most of the supply and they aren't selling, you really can't complain. So just keeping that in mind. But eventually they are going to want to exit and sell. So don't be a bag holder. But yeah, looking at Baron, the dudes they are a shill army. They are really good on Twitter. I hold no Baron, but it's probably a good entry at this point. Thoughts on Blast L2? Blast L2 is a really good airdrop, so I think it's good. I think you should farm on Blast. Pack is one of the biggest ones that I'm using, and I'm using Fantasy Top. Those are pretty good airdrop opportunities, and you also get some Blast Gold from it. And then if you're the type who's like a trader, whatever, you can play around with like YOLO games. I don't recommend it because you're literally just like speculating on each and every minute. Like, yeah, the Bitcoin's going to go up or Bitcoin's going to be down from here, or even ETH. You're basically just gambling. But hey, you're getting points and gold, whatever. If that's your type of thing, you can do it. But I'm telling you, there are better ways to make money, and gambling is not the one. It's not good. Don't gamble. Just trust me. You will never, like, eventually, even when you win, you'll give it all back. There's a reason why it's not good to gamble. Don't gamble. But if you were to farm it, I would say Pack in the Pack Moon token. Playing around with some of the different dApps, providing liquidity, obviously doing the traditional engagement that you do on different chains, and then the Fantasy Top little cards. Buy some off the floor. If they go to zero, then it's not as bad as buying it at the top, because eventually at the end of the day, people are going to stop playing the game and it's all going to go to zero. But your goal is to get as many cards, quote unquote, NFTs as you can to get that potential to earn that Blast Gold. That Blast Gold is worth something. So it's actually farming the project and not really gambling it, if that makes sense. Yeah. The Baron, the other one is on ETH. They still all are memes. Yeah, ETH is starting to pick up some of the other memes. Lurie Fink. Is that BlackRock? I like Lurie Fink. Actually, it's Lurie Pink, but we'll look at Lurie Fink. No. You are talking. Well, I don't know. It shows Lurie Pink. But this is the Lurie Fink one that I have. The bubble maps on this one, I can't remember it, but I don't think it's that good. This one is a pretty good meme, though. It's funny, at least. I don't even know if the Twitter is active anymore. I'll pull the bubble maps on it now. Let me check out their Twitter. Twitter's probably dead. Their market cap's low. Yeah. Oh, actually, no, it's 500,000. Maybe their Twitter is still alive. They're still popping out stuff. They're just doing retweets. Yeah, I guess they're still rolling stuff out. I think what's killing this one has to do with its holder base. They got a couple of Jeets that just continually just suffocate this chart. It cannot run. It's almost like Stan. Stan is going to break out soon, guys. These guys, the memes are good. The community is good. They got a good shill army. Eventually, I think this one's going to break out and do something. It's got to. Well, it doesn't have to, but I think it will. All right, let's go back to this. CTO, yes, it means community takeover. I'm pulling a bubble maps on the Larry Pink for you. We got taken advantage of by a very big name KOL who took a 1% allocation and slow sold it on our heads over a week. Yeah, that's what KOLs will do for you. And that's what I was kind of telling you guys about Spurto. This is the other Spurto. It will do well. It will run up. But eventually those influencers, they will want to dump. So if that's the case in mind on a Baron, maybe start a DCA approach. I mean, it's a good meme. They got a pretty good shill army over there. I'd have to look and see if they're still rolling out the shills. But yeah, if they are still rolling out the shills and pretty strong on Twitter and not just basing that on the KOL, it's probably a good entry to start at least a DCA on this. Baron. And no, guys, I own 0 Baron whatsoever. I'm just telling you guys from what I see. I think I'm spelling it wrong. Time Traveler. No, it's this one right here. Yeah. So based on this 1.5 mil cap, I mean, political tokens. It's a good meme, good community. Like, I would say starting a DCA approach. I could see this going back down to the lowest levels. I don't know what the KOL's wallet is, but let's see. Yeah, I would say somewhere around this level is where I would look for an entry, at least a DCA approach. I assume this would be one of the KOL's wallets. Let's see. Nah, he's buying. We'll go to the top traders. Sold, bought. I assume it was just given to him. So it's probably this guy. No, this guy bought early. This guy still, I think he still has some. No, I don't know. If you want to share the wallet for the KOL wallet, I can pull up a chart on it. I wonder if he has more tokens. You're in the chat, so you'll probably share. Bro, please look into Kenaduinu. Kenduinu. I've heard of this one. No, it's not clicking for me. This one's too forced. It'll probably do something, but I don't like it. It's almost like Conan. This one is shoved by a bunch of influencers, and they're pushing the mess out of this thing. It's just Trump's dog. Like, I mean, it's like, come on. It's just a forced meme. It'll probably continue to do something because you do have some influencers pushing this, but it's like, I'd rather look for something else. It's not my cup of tea. What's your expectation on its market cap at the end of the year? Please give us some 100x to 1000x meme coins, which are not yet exploded and may be exploding shortly or in the near future. I really think the 100x to 1000x meme coins, the best plays are going to be on Bitcoin. It's still my pinned tweet, but you are going to get some on ETH and some of these other chains like Base and whatnot. Now, there are some things to keep in mind with this. Like, as we get further into the cycle, there are going to be a lot of people that come out to try to take your money, and they just launch these meme coins and just rotate. Like this, like 100% of this is a grift. All right here. This is just to take your money. Yes, there are some communities that will form around this and some that will do extremely well, but there really should only be like one of these representing this. The whole point is like people see the success of one meme coin, which is Pepe, and they're like, let's just make 100 other ones and then just take all their money. It's the same concept with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is like the original. Then you have Ethereum coming out. Those are kind of like two different things. So it's okay for those to exist. But then you have all these other chains like Phantom, you have Avalanche, you have all kinds of different tokens that come out that will try to take your money. Now, I'm not saying they are bad investments. Like, I hold some of those tokens. But the point I'm trying to make is at the end of the day, at the end of this cycle, your whole goal is to stack more Bitcoin and stack more ETH. If anyone else tells you anything different, it's because they have a huge bag of it. They want you to buy their bags and pump it. I'm telling you, I'm literally fudding my own bags right now because I do have a lot of altcoins and I have a lot of meme coins. Just telling you, your goal at the end of this cycle or throughout this cycle is to stack more Bitcoin and stack more ETH. That is the whole game of crypto. Crypto is a game. Your goal is to get more Bitcoin and ETH. That's it. Bitcoin if you're more conservative, and ETH if you're more degen. End of the story. But yes, memes they will continue to do well. Now going back to that, some that I think have these are really degen. Like it's hard to talk about like 1000x on stream because they have a really high chance of going to zero, and they have a really low chance of doing that 1000x. And the reason I say that is for a token to do 1000x or 10,000x, it has to be it can't be consensus. Like if everyone agrees that something is going to go up, like Pepe, it's not going to do 1000x, like period. However, for something to do that 1000x, it has to be non-consensus. So like Doginals, for me, this is non-consensus. People do not believe in Doginals. They don't think it's going to do something. They hate the token. Thus, I think this is a good investment. I already have my thesis laid out. As Bitcoin fees get congested, it's the same playbook that we had in 2021. People will rotate into the other stuff, thus Dogenals. I still am bullish on Dogenals. People ask me about this all the time. I think Dogi is a good play. I like Dosu. I do like Dbit. I like Sibs. I like a lot of the different Dogenals. Sure, has it been going down a lot? Yeah. Am I potentially wrong? Or can it go to zero? You bet your buns it can. But my goal is to make several non-consensus bets. And the ones that do win, like you literally only have to win 0.5% or even 0.25%, not even that much. And those non-consensus plays, they pay off extraordinary gains. Like they'll pay you like thousands of X's. Now, do the math on this. If you make 200 different non-consensus bets, which you won't really be able to, all you need is one of those or even half of one of those to perform. It will pay for all the losers and then some. Trust me when I say this. It will. And that is the same thesis when you're making these different plays for 100 to 1000x meme coins. So with that disclaimer out of the way, APU girl, it's sub 1 mil. It has terrible liquidity, but if this one does take off, Pepe moons, Pepe derivatives take off and pulls in a poo like this, you will thank yourself. Like from sub 1 mil to, I don't know, 200-300 mil, if it does something, hey, it may do something. Maybe this caters to the females. I'm not a female. A female told me this. She was like, yeah, this is cool. So, I mean, like, I'm not a female, but if that's what they cater to, great. Another one is Spurto. I think Spurto is a strong meme. It can either do 100x, 1000x from here, or it could simply just go to zero. It's more in favor to go to zero. Why? Because it's a meme coin. Like 9,999% of all of these meme coins are going to go to zero. Like 9,000% out of 100. It's going to go to zero, guys. All these do. Again, at the end of the day, your goal is to stack more Bitcoin and ETH, period. Another one is, I just had it in my head, bro. I need some water. Okay, egg on base. I have high conviction on this one. I think this one is going to be a strong meme. Really good liquidity. It's been holding this level here. Sure, there's a chance that it breaks it, but I think this one is going to be a pretty strong meme, especially as Brett is doing as well as it's doing. Eventually, I think those whales are going to want to cash out and take profits. Where do you think they're going to rotate into? They're going to rotate into stuff. TN100X is cool on base. But yeah, we'll see what it does. Normie, they ended up, yeah, they got exploited. There's another one on base. I'm trying to think. NPC. This one's on ETH. NPC is cool. I don't know if this one's not 1000x, but I would say this one is at least a 50 to 100x's bull run. It's a cool concept, cool thesis. They have a really strong community. They have a good shill army. It is a higher market cap, but it's at least its own category of meme. It's like NPC, non-playable coin. NPC is a common term. So it's probably categorized under the quote unquote slang words, or at least words that are commonly used on the internet. So that's what I would categorize NPC. That's how you have to look at these different memes. And they have a good community. So I do like that. They have really good engagement on Twitter. They have a really strong shill army out there. So different things like that. Trying to look for, I know there was one ticker I'm trying to think of. I'm just giving some tickers right now. Maybe it'll draw something. I think Kekek is a strong one. These guys have a really good army. This is a Cabal coin. SPX, also good. This is part of the autism community. You got Joe. Joe is good. This is ETH beta. You got Ticker Bitcoin. Ticker Bitcoin is cool. Man, guys, I'm drawing a blank. I'll come up with it though. Don't worry. All right, let's get to the next one. So I hope that answers your question, Si. Sorry for long tangent and all kinds of stuff, but yeah. Plus cash that we sent over 15K, but that's not really news to anyone. Pack and Baja on blast plus farming. Yeah, I got some Baja too. I like Baja. They did end up winning the jackpot. So, I mean, if they are going to win another jackpot or at least get close, I think at this level, it's a much better R to R. It's like a 2 mil cap right now. What's the price? I'll pull up the price. Baja. Baja. Yeah. This is a good entry if you're going to. The reason for that is a good holder base. Baja. Got a little bag of Hund on Solana. They have a meta dex and things coming. Obviously, I still have to do research on it. Face blue smiling. Okay. Hund. Hundo? Hyundai? Hund. Hund the dog. I like the name. Art's cool. This is a cool looking meme. Let me take a look at the bubble maps. See what this says. Oh, this is our bubble maps on Larry Pink. It's not terrible, but it's not great. Hund. Oh, yeah. What is this? Who is this guy? Who are these guys? I'm fading this one hard, bro. Hard. It'll probably do something, but I mean, there's just so many opportunities in the market. This is like grift season right now. Just be careful. You're going to take your money. That's what we saw with all the influencers or celebrities, whatever you want to call them. They took your money and ran. That's what happened. No, they actually steal and repost our artwork as their own, even the stuff. Oh, geez. Yeah, no, I'm not saying Baron on Soul is bad. I remember you guys. You guys are a good chill army. I like you guys. I can't copy this transaction hash for some reason. Gensler meme coin on XRP available on. Can you look? Have a look. Okay. GEN on XRP. No, it's on XRP. All right. That's one other factor on meme coins. This is your first one. Go where the liquidity is at. XRP has no liquidity. It's like, no. You have liquidity on Bitcoin. You have liquidity on Base. You have liquidity on Solana. Go where the liquidity is at. Stay away from like those dead chains. That's like saying, let's go buy a meme coin on Harmony 1. Harmony 1 is the meme coin. XRP is the meme coin. There is no meme coin to buy over there. Transaction hash for original, very big name. Think GameStop. Yeah, I don't have his hash and I can't copy this. It's really annoying. I'm sorry, man. I can't get the hash. How can I get this? I was hoping I'd get the wallet address and I would look under that. But yeah, I believe you. Just DM me. Oh, DM me on Twitter. I'll pull it up there. Let me see. Yeah, just send me a DM on Twitter, dude, and I'll take care of it. Just, yeah, message me on here. I get too many DMs, so I'll have to check spam. I need water. All right. Just bought unvaccinated on Bitcoin. What? Yeah, that is a really mid meme. I could see it doing something. Unvac. Bro, I could see this doing something. Is it really 50? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's just barely there. This one's funny. Unvaccinated. How's the holder base? Let's check this first before I get too excited. Holder base is key on Bitcoin. All right. Let's go here. Bam, bam. Hey. 580 holders. It's okay. I mean, the volume is not that great. It did just mint out. So yeah, I mean, I could see it doing something. It's kind of dumb. Let's see. What's the gas right now? When did this one mint? Uh, gas is cheap. How are the runes? Unvaccinated. Let's see. How's the volume on Unisat? Unisat volume is okay. What's the Magic Eden volume? 0.16, 0.15. Two buys. Yeah, it's kind of slow. It's probably worth at least a spec. I assume it just minted out. Let's see what the. It doesn't even show up in the mempool. Give me the sats. Chonky rune coin. Yeah, unvaccinated is probably at least worth a spec, but hey, like, yeah, it's worth a spec, I'd say. How is the gas? Let me see. Yeah, at this level, it's worth a spec. So I think if you were looking to get into a rune, this one's at least worth a spec. Yeah. Let's see. Let me add this on the list. Good looks. I like unvaccinated. I was kind of not even paying attention when I was on the stream to it earlier. Wanko, yeah, Wanko is good. They got a good community. I just don't like the meme. It's too cringe for me. Man, none of these gyms have 100x. What's your timeline like? I don't know which ones you're playing, but several of them have, Boop was one of them that 100x for me. That one did like man, I don't even know how much that did. This 100x for me literally a few days ago is Spurto. I got in at this one like 14K market cap. So this one, wait, no, it didn't 100x. It only did like a 70 or 60x. Mini, it didn't do 100x for me, but this one did some significant x's for me. It probably did like a 50x, maybe 60. Geeko, this one did very well for me. Geeko was like sub a penny or something like that. I can't even remember. No, maybe it was 1 penny for me. But I like Geeko. Geeko is good. What was that other one? Michi. I got this one like 0.003. What is that? Yeah, so this one did do 100x for me. Michi did. Yeah, I mean 100x's and it's really not that hard in crypto. Now there have been several of them that went to absolutely zero for me. I mean, like that's the name of the game. So, and get more pulse chain, which is ETH copy. No, I have some, but I don't think it's a strong play. It's going to zero. Yeah, probably. I like MPC and Wojak. I like MPC and Wojak as well. I hold both of them. Hund is started by a crypto influencer. Thanks for having a look at it. Of course, I'm going to stay away from it though. Just mainly like, just based on the holder base. But hey, maybe it'll do something. I hope it does very well for you. That's with all these memes. Like it's always respect the pump. I want every meme coin to do well. Why? Because I hate seeing rug pulls. Because when you see a rug pull, then it's like people don't like crypto. Popo one say, I would rather hold Say and maybe Saiyan. It's just there's not much liquidity over there. APU is a game changer meme coin. You should absolutely study it. Yeah, I should study it. Definitely. Just thought the Gensler XR. Oh, yeah. Hey, I mean, Gensler, that's with all these meme coins. They can launch anywhere that you want, especially like on Solana and Base and XRP chain, whatever you want to call it. It's dirt cheap to launch there. So, yeah, just be careful. Anyone can launch a meme. You can do it. Unvaxxed sperm is on Solana. Yeah, I'm gonna fade that. DM sent. Okay. All right. I got a DM from Trump. Let's see. Let me pull this up. Yeah, it went to spam, of course. All right, cool. Here's a transaction hash. This is their wallet. All right, let's see what their wallet looks like. BARRON. All right, so here's Baron. This is their influencer that had 1% of the supply. Guys, if you're a meme coin, be careful paying influencers. Eventually, they're going to dump on you. Maybe it's not showing up on this DEX. What DEX am I on? I'm on Radium. Maybe you sold on Orca? I don't know. Yeah, it's got to be on that one. That has your most liquidity. Maybe you didn't sell. Maybe you just sent it away. All right, let's see. Let's close this. Go to this bubble map. BARRON. All right, so let's do this. Doesn't show up as cells on the chart. So I'm going to go to the bubble map. Go here. Share this. Then we'll get the ticker or the wallet here. Influencer wallet. Yeah, it doesn't show up, brother. Maybe it's because he sold out. That would make sense. Let me see. I will go to Step Finance for dashboard, and we can view and see what this guy sold. Kind of curious what this other guy has. So this is one of the main influencers. Yeah, it looks like transaction history. Probably just send it out of this wallet and just use it as a dead wallet. All right. Yeah, so he was selling Baron. Oh, no, he was sending Baron. So he sent some Baron to this wallet. Let's get this transaction hash. This is probably his dumper wallet unless he spread it amongst multiple wallets. How much Baron did they send them? He gave me the transaction hash. All right, let's see. So signer, transfer from to. This is your wallet. It's got 500 or 5,000 bucks. Let's see if this wallet's been selling it. He only sold one from this wallet. He sold 4 SOL. What was the initial distribution given to him? Transaction hash. Yeah, they initially transferred 9 milli to him. 9 milli Baron tokens. That's a lot of the supply, friend. Lots of it. All right, let's see what we got here. KU. Okay. Yeah, here it is. Okay, so this is where they received the Baron. What did he get 70 Solana from? Is this a swap? No, it's just sent to him. Okay. And he sent out 4,000, 4,000. Oh, okay, here's another one. This is 1 milli. Still, I hope this dude doesn't have a lot more Baron. Looks like he's still got a bunch. But it doesn't show up in his wallet, which is weird. Maybe it's just not showing up on Orca. Because it shows you got this amount of Baron, 9 million. Oh, you know what? I was reading that wrong. He sent out 4,450,000 to this wallet. And then another one to this wallet. Yeah, there it is. And then one to this wallet. All right, so let's see these wallets. Yeah, this is where it gets annoying, guys. You got to go from wallet to wallet to wallet to wallet. All right, so this one, either he sent it out of this wallet or he sold directly from this wallet. So let's see what this wallet looks like. These guys are annoying when they just like send tokens from token to token. Next wallet. They do it on purpose, bro. They do. This is probably a DCA out of Baron right here. This is exactly what it's got to be. Yeah, this is probably just a DCA of like $20 a day on Baron. I don't know. Like, we'll see. It shows he doesn't have any more in it, so maybe he sent it out somewhere. But that doesn't even add up to the amount that he got. But yeah, you guys are getting roasted by this influencer. Sorry to hear about that, man. All right, so this is the other one. Oh, I guess we'll just do this. It'll tell us if it's the DCA right now. Nope, it's not the DCA actually. Let's check this wallet. This is the other one with $1 million in it. Yeah, this one's got 51K USD in it. So, what happened with this one? Cash out on everyone? Probably. You sent them a lot of tokens, friend. It's not even going to go back that far. Tell you what, the Solana Explorers are just garbage. I like EVM so much better. They don't have the tooling for viewing wallets and junk. I mean, I assume he sold and cashed out, but I don't feel like looking through all these individual transactions because it would just be like super long. But maybe balance changes. Yeah, this might help. Yeah, this is the problem with Solana. You got no tooling to view this stuff. So you literally have to go one by one for all this garbage. He's definitely DCAing out of something here. Like it could be Baron. I don't know what it is, but he's cashed out like $50,000 worth. Probably even more. Yeah, that's probably what's killing them. All right, let's get out of this. Wrong button. Okay, cool. Let's move on to the next. But yeah, they got roasted by an influencer. Sorry about that, guys. Tony on base just hit 100K. All grassroots. What a community. All right, what a community. Tony. Tony the Duck. Tony on base. Tony the Tiger. All right, this one looks new. Doesn't even have locked liquidity. I'm fading that hard. Good luck. Bro. They split it in 3 parts and sent to DCA wallets. Yeah, that's what it looks like on chain. It doesn't even show that they're selling it, so it's probably just in a contract and that thing's selling it. They don't still hold it. Okay, cool. They're completely cashed out. Yeah, it looked like all the wallets were empty anyways. Man, so that's what I'm saying. It's probably either deposited into it and continuing to DCA out. That's why their wallet doesn't show up on there. You'd have to get the DCA wallet, which is probably from like Jupiter or whatever. But yeah. Man, I got a few Ordi and I don't even know how to sell it. Bullish. I'm just kidding. You can sell Ordi on Unisat or you can sell it on OKX. You just go into the BRC20s. So you go. No, you need to go to Unisat. So we're going to share this tab. Unvaxxed. How's Unvaxxed doing? Is it doing anything? It's a low market cap. So, I mean, like, why not? Nah, it's doing nothing. So what you do is you go to Ordinals here, and then you go to Ordi, which is here, and then you go under your assets if it's in your wallet, and you sell. You have to inscribe transfer first. So yeah, it'll walk you through it. It'll say inscribe transfer to yourself. Wait for that transaction to confirm. It'll take like 2 hours, and then you could sell. On my Unisat wallet says transferable. So then you're good. You can go ahead and sell. Just list it. We sent a full 1%. Yeah, I saw that. That's what influencers will do to you, but it's probably a good time for an entry. A DCA sold everything. What influencer was it? I'm curious to know. You can share it in this comment or you can just DM me. Either one's fine. APU going to make it. No doubt APU. Dude, APU is my strongest conviction play this bull run. I love APU. Not financial advice, but yeah. Solana and Casino and ETH meme coins longer plays. Yeah, ETH meme coins, they aren't like Jeets. Shaq picks Jersey. I see you. What's a picks? Phoenix. Yeah, he's over there. I read that weird. Picks. My bad. Yeah, dude, those are the days when he was over at the Suns, man. It was over for him there. But Orlando was that was his best days when he was at Orlando. Check out Game on Trump or check out Game of Trump on Solana. Got. Okay, I got you. Got. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Tony is a rug, guys. Game of Trump. Okay. Minigame collection. Holders. Let's see the holder distribution. Yeah, we'll pull bubble maps on that while it's loading. I mean, this just looks like Chat GBT. I'm not interested. You don't Chat GBT on a meme. Bro, what's up? What's up? What's up? Big Connect. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, always, brother. Check DM. Oh, I'll check it again. Sorry, man. I get so many DMs and I get caught up with junk. Yeah, no, I got it. I'm sorry. I forgot to accept the DM. It was Wall Street Bets. They split. I probably shouldn't announce that, but whatever. They split it and sent it to 3 different DC. We sent 88 sold and 9.9. They sold it all. Good times. They did it to everyone they work with, and they ignored us for 2 weeks. I'm sorry about that, man. Like, these guys are. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. You know their true colors, though. But hey, you guys figured out who it is. So I'm not going to say it again. You got to play back. Mav on Doggy Market is lit. Already for. Dude, Mavic. You guys were talking about it last week. You guys are going to send it like. What's the dude's name? He played in Maverick. Tom Cruise. Yeah, like Tom Cruise. 100. Great point. Cheats on Solana. Shaq Phoenix days. Yeah, bro. Picks days. Diamond on ETH. Yeah, they are. People are going to learn and funnel into blue chips. Yeah, they will. Chonky Unicorn Rune been doing pretty good. I saw it. It was minting out. I did not buy any, but Chonky Runicorn. I could see it doing something. Like really. It's a mid meme and a goofy name. Anyways, guys, we've been going on pretty long. I didn't even get to the other points that I wanted to, which was like ETH beta, ordinals. We kind of covered ordinals, Pepe stuff, and then base memes. So kind of to summarize, ETH beta is still the trade in my opinion. Like I think those are the plays. I do think ordinals are starting to get some love again. I think it will probably do pretty well. Pepe stuff, Matt Fury, don't get too degen on it. Pepe is going to eventually suck up the liquidity. Yes, you will have some winners here and there. I think APU is definitely one of them, and there will probably be a couple more. Like you have some influencer ones that are doing really well, like Andy on ETH. You have Mumu the Bull on, or no, Bobo the Bear on ETH. And then you also have Brett on base. Those are influencer coins, but they are pushing them hard. So if you want to play in that game, you can. Just make sure you aren't a bag holder. And then base memes. Those are going to continue to do well. We have the base or the Coinbase smart wallet coming up. I think it's in June or July. And we also have potential base airdrop. We also have Coinbase shoving that thing, and retail isn't really here. Yeah, we have some retail here, but it's crypto native retail that left for a period. Yeah, I kind of said that. My bad. People need to realize that ETH-based memes will do better due to ETH ETF approval provided liquidity. Yeah, that's why I like ETH beta. How much Doge should we have in deck? Doge is cheap now. I think it can get cheaper, but just have at least 100 Doge is how I'd say. What do you think of Arrow and Toshi? I am more bullish on Arrow, but Toshi will probably do something. Arrow is like your pick and shovel. Why is Toshi not getting much love? Because Brett is getting all the love, and then it's basically just a cat. It's a cat. Like there are hundreds of cats. Yes, there is going to be a cat that's going to be a winner on a couple of these chains, but hey, it is what it is. Still think bitmaps could hit 0.1 in the bull and metaverse crazy. Yes, I do. Metaverse crypto tokens are basically sidelined right now. My focus has been like the past 2 months and till the end of summer or close to the end is memes and majors. Metaverse is not considered a major. That is like an altcoin. They are getting absolutely roasted. There's only so much liquidity to go around. And in my opinion, the majors are going to be bid by the institutions and the big guys. The memes are going to be bid by us. You guys are literally watching a meme coin stream right now. Come on. Like, come on, bro. How much APU do you need to make it, in your opinion? Well, how much APU? Let me see. Total supply is 420 billion, 690 million. Holder base is continuing to climb, which is good. I remember this thing was like 5,000 holders, like 4,000 actually. So, do you need to make it, in your opinion? I would say like a million APU, and you're okay. I mean, depends what you determine as making it, but APU is a strong play this bull run. I do think it's going to run to multiple billions. What about Waffles? I remember Waffles. Waffles was that one dude's cat that what's his name? The guy who bought Bitcoin for like $1 or said to buy Bitcoin for $1. And that's not the one. It's Da Vinci's cat, Waffles. I'm not playing this one. Waffles the cat. Wow. I must be on the wrong one because this thing got absolutely roasted. I don't know. I remember hearing about it. I'm going to get some Mavic and Dogi. What other one should I get? I like Dosu. Dosu, there was a guy who started that token. He ended up getting out, so it's more like a CTO token. I like Hub. I like Dbit. I like Sibs. I like Fiwib, FIWB. I like Oink. I like DSEX. I like Sibs. I like Win, like WEN, and a couple of other tickers I'm drawing a blank on. Of course, Pablo Crypto Bar. Are you participating with Track Deposit Valid? No, I'm not, but I'm holding my Track. I think Track is like one of those non-consensus plays for me this bull run. Yeah, it's starting to become more consensus, but I think Track is going to do really well. Most people are just focusing on the memes. All right, let's go to Waffles, the right one. Oh, you know what? I think it's this one right here. Yeah, This is it. Da Vinci's cat. It's gonna follow Da Vinci. I don't know. I'm not playing it. May do something, may not. If I was gonna pick a cat on Solana, I would go with Michi. I would go with Geeko. I would go with what is that name? DJ Cat as like a spec play. I would go with Habibi. Like at these levels, it's a little more degen. I like Duco as a cat on Solana. I like Nigi. I like Minnie. I think Minnie is a pretty cool cat. This one's not a cat, but it's a dog. Speed. I like Pootie Cat on Solana. It's autistic. Cat with Bag. I feel like this will make a comeback. Nah, not Moki. Yeah, there's a lot of different cats, man. All kinds. Okay, thanks. You're welcome. Welcome. All right, guys, let's end it, man. We've been going on pretty good. It's Sunday. Go spend some time with your family and get off crypto for a second. Go touch some grass. Proverbs chapter 19, verses 28. Corrupt witness mocks at justice, and the mouth of the wicked gulps down evil. Be good, be righteous, guys. Peace.